in today, home to the Isleta New Mexico Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bobcats offense is on the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Sparks. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets into the 48. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
We've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center, to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas State.
The offense goes goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Cyclones are flying down the field. That's caught. It's Townsend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cyclones! A great catch and run for 6. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Looking for space, it's Jenkins. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Caught over the middle. It's Sowell. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Sowell. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Iowa State!
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might... Turning it on! And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Big out loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. The give to the tailback. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's brought after a nice gain. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Burrell. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bobcats! from the red zone for the score.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A fun postseason battle here, deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Cyclones! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Gives it on the option. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. It's a draw. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Great place to start for this offense. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Cyclones trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas State, 14.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're down 28-14, making it really important to put up some kind of score on this drive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open, and he's wrestled to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Boom. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get outside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He got it, and that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it behind the line, it's Hansen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man, it's Anderson. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. With the catch, it's Sparks. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Working that left side now. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. This time they'll go to the running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The inside handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly to the tight end. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. On the run, it's Jenkins. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The give out of the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. The give on the counter. Running into the open space. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it could...
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Going downfield for the big play. He caught it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Jenkins. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Lyons. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Sparks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
It's complete to the left. Gets away from one, finds room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. On the run, it's Jenkins. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He makes a catch. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats. Unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
Texas State, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the option, he'll toss it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. Lowers those pads. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Grab near the sticks, it's Jackson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cyclones started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And some room to work. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Anderson. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. It's Sparks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw again. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Sparks. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Jenkins. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. To the air on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the end zone. Grab in the middle. It's Anderson. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. From the gun on third down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Touchdown, Texas State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Iowa State sending the offense back out. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking left. The sure hands, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Sparks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Third down coming up.
The give on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, it's fourth and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
Now the pitch.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. The give as they work on that clock. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get the ship right.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.